Hello and welcome to another quick tips and tricks video. Today we're going to be talking about how we can deploy Senso using the Win32 app option on Microsoft Intune. We're going to jump straight into it. I'm going to talk about a few prerequisites first. All links and guides on how to do this are on our support page at support.senso.cloud, and again I'll be providing these links all in the description of the video. Prerequisites first to make note of: devices need to be on Windows 10 with build 1607 or higher. Clients must be Azure AD joined and hybrid domain joined, and Windows 10 must be under MDM management with Microsoft Intune. We're going to get started off first and do some preparation. So first things first, we're going to download two files. First one is we need the Microsoft Win32 content prep tool, and you can download that from GitHub, and from here you download the zip file. We're then going to download the latest version of the client, which you will find in the admin center under downloads. Download whichever version that you need, and then we're going to go down to File Explorer and we're going to set up our folder structure. So I've created a folder within the C drive called Senso Intune Win, and then within here I've extracted the content prep tool into here, and I've also put the Senso.cloud client x64 MSI in here. We're then going to go into the prep tool and we're going to open up the Win app utility. In here it will ask us to specify a source folder. Now this is a source folder that I've just created. Hit enter on that. The setup file is the MSI that we downloaded from Senso. x64.msi, and the output folder is going to be the same again. Senso Intune Win. What this will now do is now convert the MSI file into what they call a .intune win file, and this is what is required to be able to deploy using Intune with the Win32 app option. If we now go to our device management.microsoft.com, which is our Intune, basically our Intune portal, and if we go down to client apps and then we go to apps, we're then going to want to add an application, and from app type we select Windows app Win32, and what we're going to do is select the application. Hit OK on that. App information. Obviously you've got to put everything in with the red stars. I normally put the version of the client here. Just makes it easier for yourselves if you need to make any changes, or if a new version of the client has been released, you know which one that you got to stop or delete. I sometimes also put the version in the description as well, just because the description has to have some information put in. And then for publisher, I put Renato, because that's the name of our company. And then category, I put computer management. I mean, it's always good practice to make sure that you fill as much of this information in as possible, just because it helps you for administrative purposes. And if you want, you could display this app as a company portal. However, for this one, I'm not going to. I'm not going to fill in these options, but you can if you want to. And you can also select a logo should you wish. I normally just download the Senso logo and put that in there. I'm going to hit OK on that. For program, so in the program here we've got the install command. Now this is where you're going to enter your license key and probably your site ID as well. You can get your license key and site ID from here in the portal in the admin center. If you go down to license, you can get your license from there. I'm not going to come onto this one because it will show mine. And you can also get your site ID from sites here. I'm going to use just an example for now. LIC equals ABC dash 123 dash ABC, and then site equals ABC. Make sure at the end you enter QN and then hit OK. And then requirements, 64-bit. Minimum operating system, you can just put Windows 10 1607 and then hit OK. And in the detection rules for this one, I'm going to use an MSI rule, because then what this will then do, if there's any other version of the client that's currently installed on the devices, will have a different MSI product code. Well, what this will mean is that this will now install over the top of that and basically update them. Hit OK. Hit OK again on that one. Now you could do the return codes if you like. I don't normally. And scope tags again is completely down to yourselves. I'll just do ours for all devices. Hit OK. And then I'm going to hit add. So right now the app isn't quite ready yet, and it's going to take a number of minutes before it will upload and become ready to be used. But once it is ready to be used, you'll be able to go into assignments and assign it to the necessary devices that you need. I hope you found this useful. If you need any more support with this, make sure you go to our support page, which you'll find in our description.